You may not realize it, but a lot of the work we do relies on asking good questions, whether it's getting a helpful piece of information from a colleague, looking up the right thing, or probing a potential customer during a negotiation. The popularity of Quora is a testament to how much we love asking questions as humans. And with better questions come better answers. And yet, weirdly, we're not taught how to ask good questions in school. So let's do this. In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 strategies you can use to ask better questions. First, know your purpose. It's very easy to get distracted during a conversation. Try to make sure that every question you ask is helping you either gather facts or your interlocutor's opinion. Try to avoid empty questions just to fill the time. Genuinely try to learn more and frame your questions accordingly. Second, start by listening. In the classic book, How to Win Friends and Influence People, Dale Carnegie advised to be a good listener and to ask questions the other person will enjoy answering. More than 80 years later, this advice still holds true. You can't be a good listener if you don't listen to what the person has to say. Third, interrupt wisely. It's not about never interrupting the person, but when you do interrupt them, try to end as many of your interruptions with a question mark rather than a full stop. It's okay if not all of your questions are perfect, but the more questions you ask, the more you're going to learn. Third, be careful about your wording. Closed questions are very often used in manipulative surveys so they can get the results that they're seeking. Avoid leading questions and try to use a neutral tone when you're asking questions. Refrain from hinting at your own opinion or at the answer that you would like to get. If you want accurate information or an honest opinion, don't try to prime your interlocutor by giving them a loaded question. By keeping your questions open, you're more likely to get answers that you wouldn't expect. Finally, build a hierarchy. Follow general questions with specific ones. Focus your questions so they ask one thing at a time. And use something from the answer you got to frame the next one. This will help the conversation flow more naturally, and you will get better answers from the person you're talking with. The most important guideline is simply to ask more questions. Of course, the tone, the framing, and the sequence of your questions will have a huge impact on the value you and your interlocutor will get from the conversation. But asking more questions is the best way to practice and to ultimately get these right. By asking good questions, your conversations are going to be not only more productive, but also more enjoyable. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Squishy, squishy.